Hey guys, we're doing something a little bit different. So many of you guys have asked for some examples of TRX kettlebell workouts. So this is going to add to our exit library. We're going to start with kettlebell TRX combo workout 1, and we've got 4 that we're actually filming with Darius today over here at our Naperville location. These are amazing workouts. So some of our studios are set up differently. He'll talk you through what you can do if you need to make some adjustments. But this first one, there are 3 rounds. First round is 20 minutes. The second and the third rounds are 15 minutes each. You should make sure that the members get through everything in each round. Hopefully they'll be able to do that. Darius, you found for this workout they can do that?
Yes.
Great. And that also gives you time for a warm-up and a cool-down to have your full hour workout. Okay, so he's gonna go through each round with you specifically, and take it away, Darius.
All right, so with round 1, we have 7 different workouts. So let's say you have a very packed class, you can stagger the people off. You're gonna have some people start off with the first couple workouts, the other people start off with the cardio portion, and then a couple others start with the TRX. That way they don't run into each other. And then they just keep going through the workouts until the entire 20 minutes cycle is up. So the first workout that you're gonna do, you have 40 kettlebell swings. So you grab a kettlebell that the member is comfortable with. It can be light, it can be heavy, just all depends on their strength. Make sure they have perfect technique. You have 40 swings. After you complete the 40 swings, you then go to a stiff-legged deadlift. So you have 40 of those. So knees slightly bent, back straight, go down, and come up. Once you complete that, then you have a kettlebell lying toe touch. So you grab a comfortable kettlebell, lay on the ground, legs straight up, arms straight out, and then you go up as high as you can, try to touch your toes. This is good for the core.
How many of those do you?
So those are gonna do 30.
Cool.
Then you go to the treadmill, and you have a 400-meter sprint, which the distance should say 0.250. You set the incline to 8. And this one is all dependent upon what the member can handle as far as speed. So they can go as fast as they would like, go as slow as they would like, but the goal is to do 400 meters. Once you complete that, then you come off and you go to the TRX. You have a high row. So make sure your body is nicely positioned. Now with this one, you can, if you want to intensify it, walk forward. If it's too intense, just walk backwards. And all you're gonna do is just pull up, elbows out, nice and controlled. You're gonna do that 30 times. After you complete that, then you have a TRX push-up. So the TRX push-up, make sure it's the same thing. If it's too intense, step forward. If it's too easy, step backwards. You're gonna go out, go down, elbows out, push back up 30 times. And the last workout for round 1, you have a TRX knee tuck. So you're gonna go ahead, go down to the ground, place your feet inside the loops, go into a nice plank position, keep your back nice and straight, pull your knees in, and then come back.
How many?
And that one you're doing it 30 times as well. And you keep repeating until the 20-minute cycle is over.
Okay, so just to summarize, kettlebell swings, kettlebell deadlift, kettlebell lying toe touches, 400-meter sprint on the treadmill, TRX high row, TRX push-ups, and TRX knee tucks. Okay, so big reps here, very intense. So as many times as they can get through it. That's round 1, 20 minutes. Now Darius is going to go into round 2, which will be 15 minutes.
So round 2 is similar to round 1, where you can stagger them off to start with different stations. That way they don't clump and run into each other. So the first thing you're going to do, you have kettlebell overhead lunges. So you're going to grab 2 same-size kettlebells, hold them up above your head. You're going to lunge down, come back. You're going to do 15 on each leg. You can alternate or stay with the same leg, however you want to start. Then you have a kettlebell double arm snatch. So this one is a very complicated technique, so make sure the person has a great weight and they're not harming themselves. So All you're gonna do is go down and then come up just like that. 40 times, okay? Once you finish that, then you're gonna go to the treadmill again. Make sure the person has a comfortable speed because this one is gonna be a little more complicated. You gotta bring the incline to 10, and they're gonna press the start button. Make sure their feet are on the outside, carefully turn around, and then we're gonna do a backwards jog. So if they need to hold on, make sure they hold on for safety. If they're more advanced, they can bring the speed up. They can take their hands off, get low, do whatever they can to make an extra challenge for themselves. They're gonna go for 200 meters, which the distance should say 0.125. Once they finish with that, you're gonna do a TRX dip. Now this one, you can make it more intense, or you can make it less intense. So for what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the intense version. You can take a stepper. Once you get on the stepper, then you're gonna place your feet inside the TRX. And you're just gonna complete dips. To make it less intense, you can bring the stepper down if you have the stepper to go lower, or you can just keep your your hands on the ground. You're gonna do that 30 times, and then you have TRX hamstring curls. Same thing, place your feet inside the handles. You're gonna keep your body on the ground, lift your hips up, curl in, go out. You're gonna do that 40 times.
Wow. Okay, so that completes round 2. Summary: kettlebell overhead lunges, kettlebell double arm snatch, 200-meter backward jog, TRX dips, and then the TRX leg curls, 15 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, so round 3. This is an intense workout.
Okay.
So round 3, 15 minutes. Take it away.
So round 3 is similar to round 2, where you have the 15-minute cycle. Same thing as the other 2 rounds, you can stagger them off. So the first thing you're gonna do is a kettlebell clean and press. So 2 same-size kettlebells. It's gonna be similar to the snatch. So this one, you're gonna go do a clean and then a press. You're gonna do that 20 times. And then this one's where it gets real fun. You get to incorporate a little balance. So you can grab a kettlebell, preferably if you can't find a kettlebell that's suitable for the member, just grab a dumbbell. And if the member cannot do it weighted, they can do it without the weight. So all you're gonna do is a weighted pistol squat. So to make it more challenging, the leg that's in the air, that's the side you wanna hold the weight on. So we're gonna lift one leg up, go down, and then come up. You're gonna do that 15 times on each side. So weighted pistol squat.
Now that's a very intense move for people, so they definitely don't have to use the weight, right?
Yes, so if they can't use the weight, they don't have to use the weight. If they can't do the pistol squat, just have them hold it with both hands and do 30 regular squats.
Cool.
And then we go into the burpee. So you have 12 burpees. So you're gonna go down, jump back, push up, jump in the air. 12 times. If they can't do the jumps, just have to put their hands down, walk into it. They can't do the push up, knees down, push up, walk back up, slight jump. Next, you have a TRX side plank with a crunch, 15 on each side. So this one gets complicated as well. So if they can't put their feet inside the TRX, keep their feet on the ground. So you're gonna put your feet inside the loops.
Because you've got big feet.
Yeah. And then you can go on your forearm or you can go on your hand. All you're gonna do is lift up, make sure you're nice and stable, go down and up just like this. 15 times on each side.
Cool.
And then once you finish that, you're gonna grab another kettlebell and then you have figure eights. And this one you're gonna do 20 total. You're gonna go up, down and under. If you see the member struggling, you can have them keep their feet on the ground, just like this. And that concludes the TRX kettlebell workout.
Okay, wait a minute, we gotta summarize round 3 real quick. Kettlebell clean and press, TRX weighted pistol squats, burpees, TRX side plank with crunch, and then the kettlebell figure eights. So, phenomenal. Now, again, very difficult, but the cool part is you can modify. He gave you many, many modifications if your members aren't able to do some of these exercises, and they have a goal to set for the future, so they can progress very easily. So, awesome. Kettlebell TRX number 1. Well done, Darius.
Good job.
Yay.